These are the rats in their new play space. Right now, they are engaged in trying to find a way down. This room may look familiar because it was Kachina's room, the same place where I made her videos. Now you may wonder, is this the only room in my house? Why, no, it is not. However, it is the room that is the furthest away from the rest of the house, so it tends to be the place where animals go when they need time out, away from the dogs and the cats and such. So Kachina lived here, and this room will also be a rat exercise room. It's also, of course, our painting room. So here are our D&D figures that we paint in various stages of completion. Now, you're looking like perhaps you may like a little assistance. Is that so? Or I wouldn't want you to be nervous. No, that would not be very good. Would you guys like to come over here? Now, I just got these guys yesterday. This biggie is Izzven, and he is almost 5 months old. He is what's called an agouti Berkshire. An agouti, of course, is the natural brown color that he has here. And this little guy here is Naddaer, nicknamed Noddy because he's little and he needs a little name for a little rat. And he's what's called a bareback because he has the gray color only on his head. And these guys are about the same age. So this little guy and our little guy over here who is Bhinree, and he is a marbled. So these two, they're not siblings though, they're not even exactly the same age, but very, very close. You do look nervous. If you're nervous, you can climb onto me. I will assist you. And this guy here is a Siamese, and his name is Malagaun, and he is 2.5 months old. I thought you guys would just climb straight down. Yes, I did. I sure thought you would do that. Ah! Somebody is playing. You guys gonna come down? Would you like me to assist you? We'll have that be stage 2 of our video. I will bring them down to the next level. Okay, so now we have the rats on the second level. This they will figure out much more easily. The only other animals I ever had on this contraption, it's made for cats, but it was always not the right size for my cats. That is to say, it's much too small for my cats. So, I rehabbed some raccoons, and those baby raccoons had this as their little play gym. Although, they figured it out in like 5 seconds, and then they never really wanted to be on it. They wanted to cling to me and ask for food. Or demand food, I should say. So it wasn't that much of a hit with them, but that's because they would just scale down these mesh sides and be done. I think they did like it a lot when they were really little. But by really little, I mean like, you know, learning how to walk. So that's why I thought these rats would like be up and down it. They are different, and perhaps they will once they get it figured out. For right now, they are still investigating the space. Ah. Here we have our first to descend. Malagaun. Oh, maybe not. but you could have if you wanted to. This is a completely new space. I'm completely new to them because I just got these guys yesterday, so they're not feeling super secure, I'm sure, with where they are. They've never even been in this room before, so I'm sure that it's making them feel more cautious than they would otherwise be. However, I just had to give them some stimulation because they are looking extremely bored. My big cage that I got for them has not yet arrived in the mail, and so they're all together in a converted bird cage, and it's rather small for them, and they are looking so bored that I decided, well, I absolutely must give them some stimulation, even if they're still a little bit nervous in their space, because they didn't seem so nervous in their cage. They were looking like, what the heck, why are we in here, how boring. And I could certainly sympathize with that. So we'll see. Does Malagaun dare to come down this time? He does. Almost. So perhaps he is the most inquisitive one of the bunch. Their personalities are just starting to come out. Of course, I haven't had them very long, so that's why I don't know them very well yet. But Izzven yesterday was seen to be the one who was always tidying up the cage, and he was also hoarding food, and he was the first one to lick my hand. So his personality really stood out yesterday. And there is Izzven right there. They all got interested when I came over here. The little guys came running over. They did, to say hello. And Naddaer was like skirting along the edge here, almost figuring it out. Of course, once they come down, they get to go fishing for treats, which hopefully they will really enjoy. And here go the big guys again, with Malagaun being the first one once more to step over the edge. And here, for the first time, comes one of the little guys, Naddaer. He's coming over to the edge to investigate. They're not very sure of their grip. Oh, look. Whereas Bhinree is hanging out right here, dangling over the edge. Now we have snack time. Everyone is having a lima bean. Everyone is enjoying their lima beans. And I brought them down to the third tier to attempt fishing, which may be difficult, especially for the little ones, to get up over the lip of this wall. I wasn't sure what to use. I can start by putting food on the edge of the lip to give them the idea to check it out. Let me give that a try. Seems like you knew Malagaun, but you didn't go for it, so I don't know if you knew or not. I feel like if you knew there was food in there, you would grab it up. If you knew. There we go. Hi, Izzven. You guys are a lot more cautious than I thought you would be, but I have to keep in mind that you guys just met me. You little ones would have a hard time. It's not very deep, but you have to kind of drop off the edge, so I think that was too big of a pan for you for sure. Oh, Bhinree's on the move. I'm glad I established this as home base. Hopefully they feel very secure in it. I could also put blankets and stuff in here to make it cozier for them. I wish that they connected. Like there was a ladder or something. Of course they assume that the animals this is intended for can climb over the surf's up right there, which I believe that they can. Those little sharp toenails, I think they can. They just don't know they can yet. I think I'm going to look back on this video a long time from now and think, wow, how they have changed. Izzven almost saw him. Oh, hey, you nibbled me. Malagaun. And I totally missed what Bhinree was doing in all the excitement. He was about to go in. He was about to go in. I don't know if he did or if he got food from the edge. But yeah, it's natural for me to be wary of this space, and of me, they don't know me, they don't know this space. And it's funny because all my memories of rats are of how bold they were, just like hopping about the house and stuff. Whereas these rats haven't hopped one bit. No hopping. Just kind of like a really low to the ground scurry. But, of course, a totally new place. What would I expect them to be like, right? And Naddaer is very, very hungry compared to all of the other rats. He has been eating and eating. Oh my gosh, I completely missed it, but Izzven just climbed right up this little surf's up thing here. And he's now on the 2nd level. So clearly they can do it easily once they know what's up and what's down, and what it connects to, and so on. Little guys might not be able to, it's hard to say. They are pretty tiny. they are pretty tiny. This is a great experience for them to be able to explore all these different things at their age. Yes, I think it will make them bolder and smarter. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Bhinree just climbed up through the inside of this and is now up here with Izzven. So yeah, it was not a problem with ability or even intellect. It was a problem with them not knowing what was up, what was down. Basically, they were nervous. They were afraid. But now, knowing what is in both places, they feel confident that they can traverse this entire space right here. And that's pretty awesome. I'm empowering the rats. Now, I've yet to see them actually go down it. They both just went up. And now, finally turned off the air conditioning. Because it's gotten cool enough in here. I thought of switching it to fan only, but then I decided, well, let's turn it off and see if the reduction in noise also helps them to feel more comfortable. Because that thing is pretty noisy, but it is a necessity on hot summer days up here. As this third floor up here gets very, very hot. Well, look, Izzven is going to come down. Maybe. It is a bit steep, isn't it? It is. And Malagaun is successfully fishing. It happened so fast, I didn't realize what I was even seeing at first. Maybe this wasn't even the first time. I can't be sure because the camera oftentimes catches things that I did not catch. Oh my gosh, Naddaer's gonna do it. Oh, this edge is a little too perilous for little baby rats. Alright, so here's what we're observing right now. So far, Malagaun and Naddaer have definitely been the most exploratory. Malagaun being smart and also rather large and adult, has been walking around a lot outside of our little structure here. Naddaer has mostly been exploring in the structure. Izzven has repeatedly gone back up to the second level, even when I put him down, and he's kind of sat in the second level grooming himself. Naddaer is down exploring, and Malagaun is probably about to come out any second now. Malagaun has gone around most of the room. So it'll be interesting to note if he's always the most exploratory, don't nibble my feet, or if it just happens that he is that way today. It'll be neat to observe patterns over time with these guys. Here now, the other rats are learning from Malagaun because they've seen how he's repeatedly reached in and grabbed some food. Naddaer so far has been grabbing the food out of Malagaun's mouth, while Izzven has tried to fish using his face, and you saw that he was mystified by the fact that Malagaun seemed to be able to pull food out of the water without inhaling it.